Copy.
Snap is high, the kick is up, and it is good! What a win for the 49ers!
You, what's good everybody, what it is and what it ain't. You don't like what I gotta say, join the debate. Appreciate you coming into right now, watching my video. I'm about to give y'all my reaction about the San Francisco 49ers, how they walked into the Superdome and still a win in a high scoring fashion. But first thing first, make sure can you like and subscribe to this video down below. And if you need any daily picks, follow me on Instagram at Ray's Podcast, and we can talk from there right there. But let's talk about how Jimmy G coming to here right now against Drew Brees, a shootout. Final score, 48-46. You obviously saw the game-winning kick right there by Robbie Gould, and that was amazing. 4th and 2. 4th and 2, all the Saints have to do was to get one more stop, and it was game time. But George Kittle, the man of the hour, one of their best offensive players, like we all know that, step up in the clutch breakaway for a tackle and sets it up, and the 49ers walk away with a win. Now, in week 8, after week 9, when the 49ers was 8-0, I was looking at their schedule, and I said that they didn't show me anything. Even though they were undefeated, they didn't convince me that there was a Super Bowl caliber team. Now, when I'll be talking about that, obviously teams that are undefeated or has a winning record, obviously, of course, they have a chance in the playoffs. Everybody has 50-50. But you have to show a defining moment. You have to show a defining moment anytime in the season that you're capable of winning those type of big games, because obviously in the playoffs, it's like that. And that's how I go off of things. And I'll be saying, the 49ers are not like that or anything like that. But back in week 8, I told you about them. I said this is going to be a rough patch.
I'm going to say that they're the best team on the NFC because they're undefeated. But they didn't even play nobody other than the Rams. So they got the Seahawks next week. ESPN. Primetime. That's what's going to show me if they're ready or not. You know what I'm saying? That's going to show me and they're home. So there's no excuses. Then they play the Cardinals again. They're going to win that game. Then they got the Packers, the Ravens, the Saints. 3 games back-to-back against 3 teams who's looking like they're trying to go to the Super Bowl this year. Then they got the Falcons, the Rams, and the Seahawks. So on this schedule right now, they only have 2 for sure wins. Well, 3. No, 2 for sure. The Cardinals and the Falcons. Are the 49ers really for real? Copy.
The next week they play against the Falcons, which should be a win. And they got the Rams, and then they finish off the season against in Seattle away, which is an away game. They have to go into the 12th man zone to do that. But other than that, the 49ers, they finally take out a team that beat the Packers. Packers are a good team. The defense are doing good this year. But we all know that it all relies on Aaron Rodgers with the Packers, and it's always been like that since he has taken over. Now, when they lost to Seattle, I give them the benefit of the doubt. They did not have George Kittle. They did not have their guy. The same way when they played the Rams the first time, though. Todd Gurley was not there. So even though that was a win, you didn't really play the Rams when it was, when it was full throttle, when they had everybody there. But they beat they lost to the Ravens. Lost to the Ravens. They'll possibly meet them back up if they get to the Super Bowl. They play the Saints right here, which was a big game. They took care of the Saints, so I like that right there. Jimmy G, he did his thing. Drew Brees, he did everything that he could do. He threw for 5 touchdown passes today. Emmanuel Sanders, he threw for a touchdown pass and caught a touchdown pass as well, doing both things on both sides. That's what's up. But see, this is how it's going to go for the 49ers. The 49ers can control their destiny. This is how their destiny is going to go, determined on tonight's Sunday night football game between the Rams and between the Seahawks, right? If the Rams lose tonight, if Seattle beats them, the 49ers clinch. They're in the playoffs. They're perfectly fine. They have nothing to worry about. They're in the playoffs. They don't have to really go that hard finishing the year off unless they want to clinch to get a bye, which they will do that because they'll play the Falcons next week and they'll handle that. But if the Rams win tonight against the Seahawks, 49ers, they're still in trouble. But they're going to make the playoffs, but they're still in trouble and have backs against the wall. Why? Because they're going to beat the Falcons. This will only happen if the Rams lose. No, if the Rams win tonight. If the Rams beat the Seahawks. If the Rams beat the Seahawks tonight, 49ers, they're going to beat the Falcons. But then they have to come back the week after that to play the Rams, and then a week after that to play the Seahawks. So, but my reaction to this, I will give you guys my free pick on who I think is going to win tonight between the Rams or the Seahawks. But the 49ers show me that they are a Super Bowl caliber team just because they beat the Saints off of a game-winning drive, which was a shootout. Defense was not that good from both ends, but it's fine. You won a big game against a qualifying team, and I give you your props for that. That's what I got to talk about that, though. I got to get in here to talk about the 49ers. I've been talking bad about them the whole time, but congratulations, big win. And be on the lookout tonight for that Sunday Night Football game because it's going to be a good one. Cappy.